Is that on? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team at Win Real Estate, 5 Jennifer Street in Noble Park North, a property going up for sale. An absolutely stunning family home which patiently awaits yourself and your family to move in. Here's your opportunity to print your name and sign off on the contract and call it your very own. 30 to 60 day settlement with a 10% deposit. That's when you'll be moving in and creating priceless family memories. For those that are here to bid and set a maximum in your bidding procedure, if you need to go $10,000, $15,000 above that to secure 5 Jennifer Street, do so with confidence, knowing that interest rates have never been this low and that the market is rising, and you'll run the risk of bidding higher on properties you don't even like as much. If your competitor's about to purchase and you want to go an extra $5,000, $10,000, to put it into perspective, $10,000 above your highest bid is only $10 per week of interest repayments higher than your last offer. That's $10 per week of interest repayments higher than your last offer. And with the market predicted to rise at double digits in 2020, it would make absolutely no mathematical sense for you to back away at that number. Not to mention that petrol prices are circa $1.70 per litre. It will cost you more than those interest repayments just to drive around at the open inspections. Not to mention that you are going to waste your hard-earned Christmas break searching for another short list of properties on your web portal of choice, walking in and out of more open for inspections. So get your weekends back with your family, and you can't put a price on that either. Now, if that hasn't pushed the bruise and amplified the fact you should continue to bid with confidence, I don't know what will, and I feel sorry for you if you don't. Ladies and gentlemen, this auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bidders on request, and I have the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids, and if and when I choose to place those bids, we'll make it very clear by simply stating the words vendor bid. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And last but not least, once the property is deemed sold, we'll take absolutely no late bids or offers beyond that particular point. 5 Jennifer Street is simply spectacular. Move right in with your family. Just pop open the champagne, celebrate, bring your furniture, your family and your friends, and of course, from the very moment and instant you move in, you'll be creating priceless family memories. Geographically located in an immaculate position, shopping facilities, schools, major freeway access, not too far away from your doorstep. Without further ado, on behalf of Audwin and the team at Win Real Estate, it is over to you for your competition. Who would like to get this auction underway with an opening bid and opening offer at absolutely any figure that you like? We don't mind where you start. You name a price and you'll be in front. 6:30, the bid is over there, sir. You're in front nice and early with the SRG jacket. You're in front nice and early at 6:30, fairly bit away. Directly next to Audwin on top at 6:30, the bid. We'll take rises of 10,000 at 6:40. Our natural next step at 6:30, the offer. At 6:40, I call for 6:30, fairly bit away. At 630,000 as I call for 6:40. I'm going to call it 3 times and 3 times only. At 6:40, welcome with the Under Armour hat. You're in front, yourself and your family. 50 straight back at you. Competition is here, we can feel it. At 6:50, the bid's over there next to Audwin, quickly against you. At 6:60 to jump back in front. At 6:50, the offer. At 60, welcome back, good to see you again. 70 straight back at you. At 6:70, fairly bit away. At 670,000 at 80 to jump back in front. At 70, the bid now at 80. At 80 now, there you go. Now this is how you purchase real estate. You jump straight back in and make your competition huff and puff and tire and always feel like they're chasing you. At 680,000, the bid is here next to Ali. I'm going to call it 3 times. Jump back in quickly. Let's not back down. At 680, the offer going once, twice, third, and final call. At $680,000 only. 90. Dealing in 10s, ma'am, at 90, I call for 680 the bid. At 90, ma'am, to jump in front. The bid's here at 680. Dealing in 10s, appreciate the offer. The rules stipulate I can dictate the increment. Just to be clear, I'm not being difficult. There's a rule in place that I can dictate the increments out of respect to the price we're looking to achieve. I will take 5s eventually. Matter of fact, I'll take less, but at this moment, 10 at 690 if you like. At 10,000 rise, I call for 680 the offer. At 680 the bid going once. At 680 the bid going twice. At 680 with you. The exclusive rights in your hands. 90, welcome back. Good to see you once again. At 690, fairly bit away, right next to Audwin at 690. At 700,000, a step up to the plate to be in front once again in that gold medal position, or at least be close to doing so. At 690, the bid is there on the left-hand side as I call for a rise. I am going to call it 3 more times and 3 more times only. At 690, fairly bit away on the left-hand side as I call for a rise. At 690, what's?
92.
92? At 690,000, the bid is over there. We won't take the 2 just yet. At 690,000, the bid now. Once. At 690, we'll take a 5 and meet you in the middle at 95. Second opportunity. At 690, the bid is over there. Third and final call. All done. All finished. And all silent. I think it's yours. The exclusive rights to negotiate. Congratulations. It appears as though you've defeated your competition. At 690 it is. Sorry? 700,000. You almost missed out, but you're in front. Better late than never. At 700,000, fairly bid away, a rise of 10,000. The bid is here next to Alice. At 700,000, the bid now back at you, sir. What do we say? I'll take a 5 at 705. At 705, I call 4-7 the bid. We won't take a 2, but 5 I will. At 705, I welcome back and thank you. Back in front once again. At 705, the offer. At 705,000 now back at you. How about 710, ma'am? At 705, the bid at 10, 10, 10, and welcome back, and I thank you. It appears as though the 2 of you, I'll take 2 now at 12, the 2 of you fighting for it at 12. At 712, I'll extend it to you as well in 2s if you like. We're at 712 now. At 712 at 14 to jump back in front at 712 next to Audwin. At 712 at 15, 3,000 rise. Take a look at that back in front, the 2 of you fighting for it. At 18, back at you, another 3. Now there you go. Deja vu at 18, the offer. At how much? 20, bang, take a look at that. Another 2,000 rise at 20. At 20, the bid is here next to Alice at 21. We'll take 1s now. At 721 at 22, what do we say? We need to know quickly. 2 at 22. At 22. At 25, bang, take a look at that at 7 1/4. Sarah, you interested? You interested?
Just bought it.
At 725. At 725. Sir, it's yours? Joking. At 730. At 730. At 730, back at you, Audwin. Some instructions, Audwin. At 730, we are there. We're on the market and we're selling. The property's yours if we don't see a better offer. The keys are in your hands. We're at the seller's reserve. At 730, we're going to knock it down here quickly. We need to make a decision or you're going to miss out. Could you become a victim to the growing marketplace, rising in prices and doing so dramatically in the world's second most livable city, the fastest growing population the country has on offer? Don't back down with this increased competition. 31 and back at you, 31 the bid. At 732 and it's back at you, 32 an offer. At 732, fairly bit away at 32. At 35, welcome back. I thought we lost you, but you resurrected there. At 734 now, back at you. The bid's with you. It's in your hands and the property's yours if no one else jumps in, but I think they will. At 735, 36. At 36. 36 already. 36 it is. I had the 35 already, Ali. At 736, any bid there? What do we say? Yep, good on you. Yeah, thank you. Join if you like. 37. At 37 it is. At 737. At 737, 38 and 38 it is at 9. At 738 and 9 I call for. Quickly, here's your chance. At 738, fairly bit away. At 39 I call for. At 738 and 39 we need to know. We're going to knock it down to you, ma'am. At 38 the bid, Audwin back at you. We need to know. At 39, 38 the bid is here next to Alice. At 38 at 9. At 38 at 9. At 38 at 9. Are you sure you want to run the risk of bidding higher on properties you don't even like as much? Working through that Christmas break, searching for another short list of properties. 40. 40. 40. 40 the bid, ma'am. I'll take $500. At 740,500, we need to know instantly. Ma'am, 740 and 500. Even go 745, it could be the strategic and victorious knockout blow. At 740, the offer is next to Audwin as we call for a rise. At 740, the offer. At 740,000, I'm going to call it 3 times. Any further interest over here? We need to know. Ma'am? Not a problem. $740, $500. Can I extend the courtesy and offer to you as well? At 741, would you like to bid $500? Are you out? Are you sure you're done? You're finished? Exhausted your options at 740,500. Are you sure? You're running the risk of bidding higher on properties you don't even like as much come Easter time. Being the underbidder in a few more auctions, please don't become a victim to the rising market. You run the risk of reflecting back on this moment. I've got the 41, thinking to yourself, I could have, would have, and should have listened to the auction here. At 41 now next to Audwin, back on top at 500. At 741.5 and back at you. Let's go 42. At 741.5 at 2. At 741.5 at 2. At 741.5 at 2. At 741.5 at 2, 2 at 41.5. 3 times I'm going to call it. We are going to sell here. Once we're going to knock it down. Second, third, and final call at 741.5. 2. I'm suggesting we go $3,000. Let's stir the pot and shake things up. Einstein's definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I'm suggesting 745 could be the knockout blow, not a problem. 42.5. At 742.5, we are well and truly selling. We're going to knock it down at 742.5. We've seen 4 bidders fighting for it here this afternoon. At 742.5 on behalf of the team at Win Real Estate. If you are thinking of selling, have a conversation with Audwin and the team, and he'll have to tell you, of course, and chat you through the method and process involved in doing all in his power to recreate this situation at your auction as well. Congratulations to the sellers at 742.5. We're going to knock it down and we'll sell. The bid is here at 742 and 500. Are you sure we've seen your best? In the world's second most livable city, the fastest growing population the country has on offer, with an expectation to surpass that of New South Wales by 2025 or thereabouts. Are you sure you want to go back into the marketplace, walking in and out of more open for inspections? Real estate agents are going to call you back on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, but you're not going to answer because you've got their numbers saved and you know to ignore them. But a Friday afternoon comes along and it's a private number and bang, Audwin's got you in a conversation you don't want to be in, asking you if you'd like to come along and bid at an auction the day after on a property you're only half interested in. But you know what? It's Easter time by then, you've missed out, you've gone through the pain and agony of being an underbidder at multiple auctions, and you say to yourself, you know what? Let's just cut to the chase and purchase. Let's get our weekends back and not become a further victim to this rising market. And you run the serious risk of bidding higher than 74.2.5 on a property you don't even like as much. Are you sure you're comfortable with that possible outcome? At 742.5, the bid is here. Is that right? With you, Alice? 742.5. We'll take 100, Audwin. 742.600. Yeah? 742.600. Yeah? 742.600. Yes? 742.600. 43 and 100, 743 and 100, 743 and 100, 743 and 100. That's $743,100. Buyers, we can just feel the tension here. At 743 and 100, could this be your new neighbours right here next to Alice? At 743 and $100. The keys are in your hands at the moment. You'll make December 14th, 2019 an afternoon to remember. You can pop open the champagne and celebrate your purchase instantly. At $743 and $100, the bid is here. Could this be a congratulations? The phone comes out, a text message, texting someone asking, could we, would we, or should we? At 743 and 100, ma'am, it's blatantly clear. Let's just step up to the plate once again. Don't let your competitors have it. At 743 and $100, the bid is here. At 43 and 100. At 743 and 100. At 743 and 100, we need to know now quickly. At 743 and 100, ma'am, 200, work with me now. At 743 and 100, 200. 743 and 100, 200. 743 and 100, 200. Yes? Yes? And a half. Not a problem. 743, 200, 300 back at you. At 743, 500. At 743, 600 and back against you. At, sorry? 44. Let's go 745. I suggested it earlier. How much?
100.
I'm going to suggest 45, ma'am. They're going to jump straight back, yeah? 745, ma'am. Yes? Not a problem. 744 and 100. Boss's orders at 744 and 100 now. At 744 and 100. At 744 and 100. 45, ma'am, sir. Let's do it now. $900 rise. It could be the strategic and victorious knockout blow that could just nip it for you. At 744 and $100. The bid is here quickly. We're going to knock it down and sell. 200. Yeah, 200. 300. 300, 300, We're at $744 and $200. At $744 and $200. At $744 and $200, the bid is next to Audwin and $300. At $744 and $300 at $400. At $744 and $400 to jump back in again. At $744 and $300 on offer. At $400 I call for. Here is your chance. We need to know now. At $744 and $300, is that right, Alice? The bid is here. $744 and $400. Yeah, work with me now. You're both clearly going above your limits. Well, that's what it appears. I could be wrong. Small rises of 100 with elongated gaps between bids. Continue to bid with confidence. The next small bid could buy. At $744 and $400 I call for and welcome you back. At $744 and $300 the offer is here. Once I'm going to sell. Second opportunity. We congratulate you and think it's yours. Second time. 400. 744 and 400. Just as I thought we lost you. You've resurrected here. At 100, 500. 744 and 500. 744 and 500. 744 and 500 at 600. At 600. At 600. At 600. 600. 600 it is. 744, 600 at 700. 700. 744 and 700. We'll park the 744 at 700. It is on top. At 700 at 800. Or let's go 745. Let's go 300 more. At 745. 744 and 700. The bid is here next to Alice. On behalf of the team at Win Real Estate, we're going to knock it down and sell. Have you got any further interest over there in the red cap and the family? Man, you're definitely done. 745. At 745, they've tripled your increment with a $300 offer above your bid. At 745, you're back in front of the keys and contract are in your hands at 5 Jennifer Street in Noble Park North. At 745, fairly bit away on behalf of the team at Win Real Estate and 100. At 745 at 100 and 200. At 745 at 100 at 200. Yeah? Ma'am, that little smile we just shared, you're clearly still interested. There's another bid on its way. Let's cut to it. Let's go 746 for the two of you. We're going 100s, 200s, 300s. Let's go 900. Show your true colours. Step up and flex your auction muscles. 745 at 100, the bid is here. 745 at 100. Let's go 46. Yeah? 46. If you go 746, it's $1,000 above your last bid, which is $1 coin per week of interest repayments higher than your last offer approximately. Don't flinch and second guess yourself. In the fastest growing population in the country, double-digit growth expected next year. Let's go the 900 at 746. Let's go the 46. Yeah? Let's solidify and capitalise on this opportunity. Interest rates record lows again. I'm calling for 46. We're at 7 and 100, yeah? 745 and 200. Yes? Yes? $50, 150. 745 and 150, yeah? Yeah? Let's go 745 and 150, yeah? Are you sure you're both comfortable about this? We're at 745 at 100. Please bear with me, ma'am. At 745 at 100. Surely you're not out now. With a $100 bid above yours, let's go one final lunch. Let's go 400. Yeah? Let's go 400. Yeah? You sure you're done? How sure are you? Are any of you a little bit unsure? Because I can give you a moment to have a conversation. 745 at 100. You almost got there. You sure you're done? Finished and silent. Comfortable to let it go to your competition. At 745 at 100. Sir, she just looked at you. Ma'am, I know you were thinking then, I'm going to give you a moment to talk. You clearly looked at him for a reason. At 745 at 100, we'll give him a moment to chat. At 745 at 100. At 745 at 100. At 745 at 100. At 745 at 100, the bid is here with you. Another 100, 745, 200. See, I caught on, ma'am. If I didn't spot that and commentate that to you, sir, you wouldn't have known. 300. 745 and 300. The bid is back with you in your hands. The power is with you. At 745 and 300. As we call for a rise now. At 745 and 300. At 745 and 300. At 745 and 400. Yeah? Yes? 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 At at 745 and 300. Ma'am, let's just do this. Let's not back down now. Purchase here. You will not need to shop around over Christmas online. You will not need to walk around anymore open for inspections on those piping hot Saturdays. You'll be able to enjoy your weekends off. You will not need to worry or second guess yourself if you made a mistake in this rapidly growing marketplace in the world's second most livable city. At $745 and $300, the bid is next to Alice. Are you sure you're done? You said you were out before, but you jumped in. How can I take you seriously now? At $745 and $300, Audwin, with your permission, I'm going to knock it down. At $745 and $300, it appears as though it's yours. Going once. If you're thinking of selling, contact Audwin and the team at Win Real Estate. Second call. At $745 and $300, we've seen 4 bidders compete for this fine piece of real estate. Third and final call. At $745 and $300, we're going to knock it down and sell. Congratulations, we are selling, sold. All yours.